but I did learn that we have to wait 2 more years for the next book. Not happy about that, Ashley, Antoinette. But nevertheless, I'll be here.
I'ma tell you this one time. Boy, I want you to be mine. Can I come see you now? Can I lay with you outside?
Hey boo, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the books I plan to read in October, which is Spooky Month. So the first book that I want to read it's going to be a carryover from last month, and that is Block Party by Jamie Day. Now this book, it was interesting to me because it talked about neighborhood. So we're in the neighborhood and all the goings-ons in the neighborhood in the different houses. So I was very intrigued to, know what's going on. What's going on in these houses? And I know what's going on in my house, but what's going on in your house? What about your house? In your house? I want to know what's going on. So we're going to get into that. Next, we are going to get into Butterfly 5 by Ashley Antoinette. And if you guys didn't already know, I am a member of the Ash Army. Huge fan of Ashley Antoinette, and I've read all of her books. I just gobbled them up. They were so good. And I was very excited when B5 was making her debut in July. But as we got closer to the Audible version being available, I learned that this is not the last book. So I don't like that for me, because I really was ready for this particular series to wrap up. I wanted to know what happened, how did she end the series, but I did learn that we have to wait 2 more years for the next book. Not happy about that, Ashley, Antoinette, but nevertheless, I'll be here. The next book that I plan to read is Delicious Monsters. Are you guys reading spooky books for Spooky Month? I know a lot of people, they don't do Halloween, and we don't do Halloween over here either, but I'm always down for a spooky read. Just something to tie in with the season, and just to kind of cuddle up and just really give me all the vibes. And I think Delicious Monsters are going to do it for us. Beautiful cover, beautiful. I can't wait to get into it. I see the girls, they're reading this book. They are reading it down. And I said, let me get some of that. So I'm going to read her as well. Delicious Monster is by, how do you say this name? Lucille Samberry? Okay, we'll go with that. The next book that I plan on reading in October is When the Reckoning Comes. This is by LaTanya McQueen. Now, who doesn't want to read a book by a LaTanya? Like, I have to do it. Another one for Spooky Month. So when I did my list on what should I read this month, guys, these 2 books came up in the comments. And so I want to get into it and see what the fuss about, because y'all have really raved about these 2 books. The next book that I want to read is the autobiography by Gucci Mane. Do y'all know about the Jeezy and the Gucci Mane beef? Remember Versus? Well, I read Jeezy's book last month, and I wanted to get into the autobiography of Gucci Mane by Gucci Mane, because there was some things said in Jeezy, J. Jeezy Jenkins, J. Wayne, however you want to mention him, and I wanted to compare the two. And see how they add up. And the next book that I'm going to read for October, another spooky read, Halloween. It's a little apostrophe in between the 2 E's. I don't know if that changes the pronunciation, but it's Halloween Party to me, okay? This is by um, Athena, no, Agina, I don't know how to say this name, Christie. This is a book club read, so I'll be reading this with my BBD virtual book club. Excited about that. And the last book that the last book that I plan on reading for October is Where the Wild Peaches Grow. This book is by Cade Bentley. This is a book club read by the Chapter Chicks. Shout out to the Chapter Chicks. We're going to be reading this in October as well, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey, if you've made it this far in this video, don't forget to like this video, comment to this video, and share this content with another fellow baby reader. And until next time, guys, bye.
This one time, boy, I want you to be